What's up my loves? My name is Paige.
And I'm Ash.
And this is Pages with Paige. And today we're going to be doing Twister Chooses our Bookoplathon, Magical Readathon and Not Safe Workathon TBR.
That's a mouthful.
So as Stunned Ash just realised, I'm trying to fit 3 different readathons, probably a few more. I just haven't sat down and fixed them all out. So Twister is going to choose this TBR for us. What I'm thinking of doing is, with each role, I will talk through the prompts that they fulfill for Not Safe Workathon, Magical Readathon, and Bookoplathon. And then at the end of the video, I will show you my Bookoplathon roles because things happened. So these are going in the order of Twister, and then any additional ones I will talk through after as well. Ash is only going to be joining for his roles, and then he will bounce off because I have a fair few more than you.
Yeah, this might take a while for you.
Yes, I have not doubled up on prompts within a readathon except for Not Safe Workathon. So Magical Readathon, Twister and Bookoplathon are all individual books, and then Not Safe Workathon 25 prompts, so they're mixed in and can double triple up. Ash is looking at doubling up on 1 prompt just to make it easier.
Yeah, just 1.
You're more of a gamer than a reader, so I want you to be involved, but I also don't want you stressing and like
thank you
having what's happened to me. I'm more than happy for you to double up and all of that. But aside from that, we are reinstating the 3-4 rule. So if I get 3 of the same body part or 3 of the same color, or if it is the same thing in a row, then we add an extra spin, and I will talk through my brain fuck up when we get to it.
Let's get started.
Alrighty.
It's your roll first. Spin number 1, I should say. It's a spin, not a roll.
That's fine. Hello. So we've got the board set up ready to go. Essentially it's got our Not Safe Workathon prompts, but numbered 1 to 25. There are only 24 dots, so 1 prompt has been taken out and I'm not sure what number it is. We shall see. If we fall, that's an extra spin as well. So these are, we'll talk through when we're back sitting in front what the actual prompts are, because we won't know them while we're screaming them out at one another.
Yay.
Right hand yellow. Number 5. Alrighty, so for spin number 1, I got right hand yellow, and that led me to number 5. We're ignoring the prompts on here, although technically this book does work. Number 5 for Not Safe Workathon is submission service, so someone else picks a book for you. And thankfully, Ash chose The Bookbinder's Daughter. I'm blanking on the author at the moment, but I will have a picture on the screen. This is an arc I've received through NetGalley and I really want to get to it. The reason Ash chose it for me is because it has been compared to The Binding, which is one of his favourite books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it'll end up being either similar or better, or we'll see. We'll see. As I'm throwing her in as the guinea pig on this one.
For Bookoplathon, I also doubled this up with partner picks, so obviously Ash picked it. This does not go towards the Magical Readathon. On to spin number 2. Oh no, we can't see the spinner.
Right foot blue. Yeah. 24. So for spin number 2, I got number 24, which for Not Safe Workathon is Soft Limit, which is slightly outside my comfort zone. So for that one, I have gone with Brave New World. So I'm trying to read more classics, and which are slightly outside my comfort zone of doing like just regular books. So for that one, I'm doing Brave New World. On to spin number 3.
Spin number 3. That was pathetic spin. Well, that's an extra spin. Right hand yellow. And go this one. 13. Spin number 3, I got right hand yellow, and obviously that was the same prompt, so I'm adding an extra spin. And that got me 13, which is free space.
Ya vanilla bitch.
So for this one, I've decided to go with Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the second in the Lunar Chronicles and I'm reading it as part of Lunaralong, so it was great that I could get this in as one of my essentials. And this is fulfilling the magical readathon prompt of series continuation to pick where I live, and I'll explain that more later, as well as Bookoplathon's stealing a book from someone else's TBR. I stole this from anyone that's participating in the Lunaralong. Mostly I know Amy from AbbeyTheBooklover and Danielle from Bookchara. They need to have this read since they are the hosts. That's who I stole Scarlet from. On to spin number 4.
Left hand yellow, which is number 6. For spin number 4, I got left hand on yellow, which landed me on number 6. So for that one, it's the Not Safe for Workathon prompt was fire play, so I had to pick a hot read. I took hot read in a particular way, and I picked a book which is I'm not sure, I think it's releasing in September. It's by one of our local authors in town, Drew Bale. He's actually an English teacher in town. So yeah, it's due out in September. He came into work and dropped in a copy, and I'm going to read this to do a review for the store. And it looks pretty good so far. It's a nice little Australian teen urban fantasy thing. And
it's also hot.
It's
on the back.
It's got fire on the back and it's hot off the press, so like...
Win-win.
It's a win-win. Spin number 5.
Spin number 5. Spin with my left hand. Left foot red. I'm gonna go this one. Number 21. For spin number 5, I got left foot red, which was 21. Which for Not Safe for Workathon is Dom, featuring a strong protagonist. So for this one I've decided to go with She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan, also an Australian Melbourne author, and this is my Facebook book club group for August, September, so I need to get to it in September, and I'm really excited to get into this. This is fulfilling the prompt for Magical Readathon of Matt and Person of Colour rep for Bookoplathon. On to spin number 6.
Right foot green. 15. For spin number 6, I got right foot on green, which is number 15, which was the Not Safe for Workathon prompt Foot Fetish, which is pick a book from the bottom of your TBR. So at the bottom of my TBR was actually Brave New World. So I've doubled up on this one because I really do need to get to it. I should have already finished it, but yeah, COVID permitting with the lockdowns has given me a little bit more time to get through it. So that one is what I picked for the bottom of my TBR. On to spin number 7. Your fault, yes.
Yeah. Left hand green. This one. 25. I have to read a book that I've been avoiding provided it fits with that prompt. I'm uncomfortable. For spin number 7, I got left hand green. I got number 25, which is for Not Safe for Workathon of switches to either mood read a book or switch out a claimed book from your TBR. So for this one, I'm definitely in the mood to read Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. I will be buddy reading this in the first week of September with Abbey from AbbeyTheBooklover, and I'm really excited to get to this. So this is the second in the Brown Sisters trilogy, and I can't wait. This is fulfilling the Magical Readathon of 5-star prediction, as well as a Becca recommendation for Bookoplathon, and I'm very, very excited. It is also an additional Not Safe for Workathon prompt of Breath Play, which is a book that will leave you breathless or panting. On to spin number 8. That's really close to.
Sorry.
Right hand blue.
It's not comfortable. Number 1. For spin number 8, I got number 1, which is Butt Plug, which is a book that's over 500 pages. So for that one, I'm going with volumes 4, 5, and 6 of Full Metal Alchemist. I've finished 1, 2, and 3, so now I'm on to the next set of volumes, and it'll be good to get through and continue the story onwards while it's still all fresh in my head. On to spin number 9.
Left hand green. That's another punishment. I'm over this. 19. So for spin number 9, I got left hand green, adding another spin. Love that for me. I got number 19, which is handcuffs. Read a freeing book or has handcuffs on the cover. And I'm going with Before We Were Blue. Again, we'll leave picture with author name because I'm hopeless. This is also an arc, so it frees me from the obligations once I've read it, and so that's how I'm interpreting that. For Becca's Bookoplathon, it is going towards the Who prompt, which is to read an obscure book that you haven't really heard anyone talk about, and also an extra Not Safe for Workathon prompt of Leave a Mark, because this is dealing with 2 teens that are in a rehabilitation clinic for eating disorders, and I think it's going to be a really tough read. Based off the synopsis, it doesn't sound like a positive friendship, so I'm curious to see how it goes, and I think it's definitely going to leave a mark. On to spin number 10.
My last spin. Both my hands are occupied. Left foot green. That one. Which is number 7. Spin number 10, I got left foot green, which makes me not have any punishments. Looks like it was all you this month. But for that one, I got number 7, which is Impact, which is a powerful or intimidating book. So for that one, I'm going with She Who Became the Sun. I have the art copy here, whereas Paige has the finished cover. I have the black and white one.
I much prefer that one.
I do really like this, actually.
I think yours doesn't have a map though.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No map.
No map.
But so yeah, I believe this, I've heard from a lot of people it's very powerful, and like the characters and the way it's driven is very powerful and impactful, so I'm looking forward to get to this. It's also for the Library of the Unread Book Club, so I've got to get to that this month, and we can all sit there and discuss it, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well.
You didn't have any extras?
Nope, I surely did not.
So do you want to fuck on out of here?
I will make like a birds and get the flock out of here.
Sounds good. And then we will continue our chat.
Yes.
Because there's still more to go.
Boy.
Alrighty, so we're on to my first punishment spin. Here we go. And my 2 punishment spins.
Do I have to stay here?
Yes, if you fall into an extra spin.
Well, at least I don't have to move anymore. Hi.
Left hand green. That's another spin. 12. And that's 3 left hands. So that's an extra 2 spins.
Yeah.
So, as you saw, I got left hand green again. Now, this is where my fuck up happened because I forgot that we don't add extra things to our, once we're in our punishment zones, we don't add any extras. However, I ended up adding 2, I think because there was 3 in the row of the exact same kind. That in itself needs a punishment, so I happily took that. However, later on, we cease. We cease. So, let's talk through. So for this left hand green, I got number 12, which is food play. So that has either food on the cover or in the title or is set at a restaurant or cafe. And I'm going with All the Bad Apples by Maura Foley Doyle. So apples in the title, on the cover. This took me a long time to find that actually worked with what I needed. So I'm really excited to get to this. It is also fulfilling a magical readathon prompt of ghost, haunted, supernatural, because I feel like there is supernatural elements to it. On to punishment spin number 2. So, I don't even know what number I'm up to.
That's punishment. Alright, put yellow again.
No, Number 10. For punishment spin number 2, I got right foot yellow, and I got number 10. So for that, it is electric play. So that is featuring elements in some capacity. And I have from Kara that the City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty is featuring elemental things in some way, shape, or form. I could even go that brass, if you want to stretch it, like whatever you want to do to make this fit, go for it. There's like magic and things like that. So I'm buddy reading this with KJ from Bookish KJ and Shanice Noelle, and I'll leave both their channels linked below as well. For the magical readathon, again, elemental magic or elements in the title. We're counting it, okay? And for Becca's Bookoplathon, this is a big book. On to punishment spin number 3. Punishment number 3! Left foot blue! Number 9! So for spin number 3, I got left foot blue, and I went and got number 9, which is rope, a book you've been meaning to get to but have been tied up. And for this one, I couldn't think of a more perfect book than The Mad Ship by Robin Holbert, aside from the fact this is the size of my head. This is the second in the Life Ship Traders, and I've been meaning to get to this last month, the month before, as part of a buddy read with Amy from A Star Reads, and I just didn't get to it. So this is definitely one of my first priorities for the month because I want to be able to discuss it with them. I'm not sure where Amy's up to, if she's completed this or not. I will need to check that out. It is counting for a mood read spin from Bookoplathon and an extra not safe for workathon prompt of impact, so an intimidating or powerful read. I feel like this is going to be both make me cry, but I'm also intimidated by the size because it's funkin' chunky. But I'm very excited to get to this. And on to punishment spin number 4. Fourth, last spin?
Last punishment.
Last punishment, thank you, devil. Love it. Love it, secret. Red, high, green! Number 2.
Oh no, it resets if we're in punishment.
Okay, we're done. Okay! Yay!
Oh.
So, this is where I fucked up, and Ash was like, hey, you don't need to do any extras on your punishment. So I was like, oh yeah. So we stopped, because otherwise I would have kept going, and I don't know when I would have stopped. But I got right hand green, which technically would have given me an extra spin if we were including it, because I had 2 right hands to begin with. I picked number 2. This is the prompt of a gimp mask, read a book with a black cover, and this is a Dark Academia prompt just outside of that. But I've decided to go with Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. So I'm very excited that that fills all the prompts everywhere. For Magical Readathon, it is a school setting, and I'm really excited to be buddy reading this as part of Mrs. Moody Readers Discord group, and so we will be reading this. We picked this book for this month because it's back to school, and so it seemed really fitting and just tied everything so nicely together. But wait, there's more. So that is my official Twisted TBR. Those are the 9 books that I have to get to be able to say that I haven't failed Twister. But because of the Magical Readathon and Bookoplathon, I still have more. So yeah. So this plus 2 e-arcs are my essentials. And I'm already crying. So now I'm just going to quickly talk through the remaining books that I have for Bookoplathon and Magical Readathon. So I've got my little Pikachu icon, and I've got my 2 dice, and I have an extra one, which is a 10-sided dice to see how many rolls I'm doing. Oh! Roll 1 of 8, not including doubles. We got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gods. So the first roll that I got for Bookoplathon was gods, and I didn't feel that in any of those. because I'm going to read Neon Gods by Katie Robert, and I'm so excited to get to this. This is the first in the Dark Olympus series, so this is going to be working for my Buzzwordathon, with dark being the word that needs to be included. Kayla did say in her video that you can do series titles and things like that. She's not going to police it to have to be in the actual book title, so this is what I'm going with for that. This is fulfilling the magical readathon of a book that has been tempting you, as well as a Not Safe for Workathon for Fireplay, which is a hot book. So steamy, yes. Yeah, I'm so keen to get to this. This is going to be very hard to prioritize my essentials before it. Now, the rest of the books from there had fulfilled prompts 2 through to 6 for Bookoplathon. Roll number 2.
Guess what, the doubles?
Nope. Nope, nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Roll number 2, I got doubles. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who, which is an obscure book. So 3 out of 9 rolls. I hate this game. I really hate this game. I got doubles again. Alright, so we're now up to 10.
I like 3 doubles at the start, it's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got a Becca rank. That's exciting. So roll 4 out of 10. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still a book. I feel like I'm getting all the 6s. All right. Roll 5. I should have taken the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. POC rep. And add another roll. I've already lost count. What roll number's this though?
I'm keeping track, don't worry.
6, okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big book. Roll number 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. TBR vet. So, number 7 was a TBR vet. And so for that, I went back to my TBR video. This was very challenging. And I ended up going with Perfume by Patrick Sukind. I can get access to the audiobook. It's very short, also fulfilling Read My Rainbow, so happy with that. It has definitely been on here for a long time. With that, it is also fulfilling the prompt of a thriller mystery for Magical Readathon, because I don't really read that many mysteries or thrillers, and I didn't want to count Ninth House. It didn't really feel like that for me. As well as quite a few Not Safe for Workathon prompts. So I've got Soft Limits, which is slightly outside my comfort zone. Technically this could be more like a hard limit, but it's fine. Ice Play, which is a chilling topic matter because it is the story of a murderer. And Foot Fetish on the bottom of my TBR. I really don't want to read this, but alas, here we are. Then rolls 8 and 9 were already filled. Roll number 8 is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moody. Roll number 9 is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Community Shelf. Yay! That's exciting. So I got partner pick. Roll number 10. We got doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! Night, day, afternoon buzzword. excellent. That's what I want because it's the Buzzwordathon one. So we're now on to roll number 10 for Bookoplathon. Do you see the chaos that ensued? Yeah. So for roll number 10, that was the time of day buzzword. So I could have used dark in this one, but I decided against it because there were other things that fit better. So for that, I'm reading A Torch Against the Night by Sabbath here. Obviously night is the time of day, and I've been dying to get to this since I got my hands on it. I really want to continue on with this series, so now is the time. We're going to get to it, and this is fulfilling the Not Safe for Workathon prompt of Edge Play, which is to read a dual perspective, as well as Animal Play, which is an animal on the cover. So there is a horse right there. Now for roll number 11 for Bookoplathon. Roll number fucking 11 is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I get POC rep already? And for that, we had POC rep. So I've decided to go with this Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. I read Cinderella is Dead and really loved it. So I'm keen to get to this one. I found that a lot of people are saying that they're liking this even more than Cinderella, which is great to hear. This is fulfilling a magical readathon prompt of a forest setting. This looks like a very foresty cover, so we're gonna count it, okay? We're good. And this doesn't go towards any Not Safe for Workathon prompts. So for Bookoplathon, roll 12 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We landed on go, which is randomize our TBR. Is to randomize your TBR. And for this one, I will insert the footage now. Alrighty, so we just need to pick the book that I'm going to be reading for randomizing my TBR. So I'm going to generate a number on my phone and then jump over to the sheets and see what it is. So let's go. I have 400 books on my TBR, so generate 140. Alright. Let's have a look. 140, oh, I am sweating, is I might have to rejig my entire TBR, but I can make this work, and it will be an audiobook. Okay, so I got Troy by Stephen Fry. I'm going to read Heroes. I know you don't have to read them in order, but I just feel like I should. So I'm going to do Heroes instead, just because that brings, it sort of goes in order of Greek myth. So I got the non-fiction that I've randomly been craving to get on my TBR. All right, let's do this. So as you saw, I got Heroes by Stephen Fry, which I'm actually really keen to get to. I love Stephen Fry's narration, and mythos was really well done, so I'm keen to continue on. This is going towards Blindfold, which is to pick a book blind. Obviously randomizing it made it a blind pick. And also Bite Mark, a book I've been meaning to sink into. So it's definitely a chonker, and I'm keen to get to it, but it's definitely one that I have put off because I wanted the right time to sink my teeth into it. I don't know if this is the right time to sink my teeth into it, but we're going with it. And then I have one final read, which is Under the Whispering Door. This was not for a Bookoplathon prompt. It doesn't, or I haven't assigned any Not Safe for Workathon prompts to it. It is just for the magical readathon to read a standalone. So that is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. Again, I have an arc for it, so I want to get to it before it comes out and be able to give a review. But at the same time, I'm also like, it fulfills nothing. It does nothing. So we shall see. That's that whole mess. After filming this, I'm trying to decide, would you like me to do another video in the first few days of September just talking through like magical readathon itself? Because otherwise this video is going to be like an hour long. I've got all the information, I just haven't put like it together to be able to be like, this is this thing to match with this. It's just the prompts. So I'm happy to sit down and figure that out and do the magical readathon, and probably like I'm looking at doing the mythathon, which is also on Twitter. So there's a few different things that I can do and would happily create another video. So this makes more sense. But essentially, I have 9 books on my TBR that I have to get to, otherwise I've failed Twister. And then the rest will fit in Bookoplathon, Not Safe for Workathon, and the Magical Readathon in any way, shape or form that they possibly can. Oh, also, because I am a dumb fuck and like hurting myself, I'm also going to insert the footage of me picking my big book. It's time! You want to pull one too? See, again, what I'm thinking of doing is we'll both pull one. If I want to add one in particular to my TBR, I can do it, but because I think I'm gonna have a lot of big books, I'm also not gonna punish myself if I don't get to these. But I like pulling them, so here we go. I'm gonna go this one. Ugh, I got 2. Yep, good. Nope, nope, not doing it. Oh, wouldn't be mad. I could make that work. So I got the stand, so fuck that shit. It's going back in the box. Nope, nope, not doing that, nope, not doing that. Nope, nope. Ash, however, got The City of Lost Souls, so I would be reading the first one, which is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which I can make it work. So I'll keep that on the back burner, and you will see what the fuck's up. Thanks, baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Very bad.
Why did you put it back in the jar?
Because I'm tired.
Why did you put it back in the jar?
Here, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Now, as you would have heard, I do have City of Brass down as my Bookoplathon big book. I also have The Mad Ship, and I have a few other chunky monkeys. So if I get to City of Bones, I get to it, but if not, I don't care. It's fine. But I just thought what I pulled out was fucking hilarious, so I wanted to at least include this footage because we did go to pick it, and then similar to, it was either this month or the month before, if I didn't get to it, I still had so many other big books on my TBR that it's sort of fulfilling that goal, so I'm not too concerned about actually getting to it. That is everything. So this plus 4 ebooks are my TBR for this month. Thank fuck it's not every single one that is essential, because I have 2 major assignments. Fuck. In saying that, I'm very excited to get to a lot of these, so as long as I can make some headway through, we will be fine. It's going to be an interesting ride. I also don't need to read these in order, unlike Cara from Biancareads. She is doing hers in order. No, that is way too restrictive for my brain. I need some form of flexibility, especially with this stack. This is it. This is my last VEDA video, and I'm thinking about having to edit this before Tuesday. It is Saturday, and it's taken, this has been filmed over 3-4 days. So yeah, a lot of effort goes into this. But I'm really excited to actually do this, and you will be seeing a video from me tomorrow because that's my usual schedule upload, which will be my wrap up. In the comments, 1, let me know if you think I have a flying fucking hope at getting any and all of this done, because I don't know. I don't know. 2, would you like to see me talk through the readathons and actually do like a dedicated video so then you can actually understand everything rather than me just being like, this fulfills like these 5 different prompts, because I'm more than happy to go through and actually do this differently. 3, the Bookoplathon board was nice to me, all things considered. I rolled a high number to begin with. So how did the Bookoplathon board treat you? Is there anything that I should prioritize? And have you enjoyed VEDA? And oh, I can't believe this is the end. It's been coming. It's been a whole month I have done this. Don't forget, the giveaway form will be in the previous video, and the code word for today is you. So I think that's a really nice one to end on, and feel free to enter in that giveaway. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I apologize profusely. I have no idea how long this is actually going to be. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'm no longer going to be bombarding your inbox with videos every day, but I do upload on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays at 6 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So if you would like to see those, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye!